Hola! Today we are going to learn how to say to the and at the in Spanish. So previously you learned different places, and then you have flashcards with a whole bunch of different places like la biblioteca, el parque. And if you were to go back and look at those flashcards, you would see in front of every word you either have el or la. And these two both mean the same thing. They both mean the. Okay, so in Spanish, you can either say el or la for the word the. Now, words that end in a are usually feminine, and feminine words will have la. And words that usually end in o are masculine most of the time. So to say the, we use el. So for example, we have el parque, the park, el supermercado, the supermarket. Those are words that have el in front. And then we also have some words, some places that have la in front. La biblioteca, la heladeria, so the library, the ice cream shop. Those have a la in front. El and la again mean the. So now I'm going to show you how to say at the park or to the park, to the library, at the library, so that we can use those phrases to make sentences. Okay, so our next step, if we have L in front of a word, to the is al, al. And if we have la in front, to the is la. Okay, so let's look at some examples. To the park, at the park. We say it the same way. So the park, we see up here, el parque. It has the L, E-L in front of it. So to say to the or at the park, we're going to change the E-L into an A-L. So al parque means to the park, at the park. Let's do another example using el. So the supermarket, el supermercado, to the supermarket, at the supermarket is al, that EL changes to AL. Oops. Al supermercado, to the supermarket, at the supermarket. Okay, now let's look at feminine. So la, places that have la in front. To the library, at the library. A la biblioteca. Okay. So now, let's remember what we worked on last week, where we used the different forms of ir to go. You have your chart here. And now what if I want to say, I go to the library. So we have this, I go, voy. So I go to the library, voy to the, a la, library, biblioteca. So to say, I go to the library, voy a la biblioteca. And you can make it even harder than that if you want to say, I go to the library Tuesday. Then we just say, voy, I go, a la, to la, biblioteca, library, martes, Tuesday. Okay, so now you can make some sentences using what we learned last week and combining that with what we're learning this week. Okay, I'll see you next time. Hasta la próxima.